Hi, my name is Wright, CEO and founder of CDJ Enterprises and the Ignite Human Development Movement. Now, I'm shooting this video to show you something that you have never seen before in your life. Now, I'm sure you have heard this, people say things like this many times, but I'm actually going to show you a business system and a business opportunity like never before. And at the end of this video, you decide if you would like to join us, and you can decide if this is the best thing that you've ever seen. Now, first of all, I'd like to say that it's not going to cost you anything, so you can relax. We don't want your money. And let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing. First of all, I'm going to tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Wright. I live in Berkeley, California. And I am a soon-to-be best-selling author with a book called Black Boy from the Barrio. It's a story of a black boy growing up in the Central Valley of California, working in the fields, right, with 4 sisters and 2 brothers. And my book came out in 2021, and it's still almost 5-star on Amazon if you want to check that out. And just to kind of see a little bit about me and what I'm doing. And so anyway, I'm going to go through this and I'm going to kind of sell you on me first, right? Because I started what we call the largest business/humanitarian movement ever created in the history of the world. This is a history-making movement, right? But first of all, I want you to kind of know who I am, right? And so anyway, I have a book that's, that's on Amazon that anyone can just go check out. I have a website as well, and that website is www.cdjenterprises.net to kind of see a little bit of, if you want to know more about me as a person. Okay, so number one, I'm an unlimited thinker, which means it's limitless, and so I can be in the same room that Elon Musk can be in. People like Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, just to kind of get you into the right mindset to kind of know, kind of express to you kind of how I think on that level. We are building a whole entire economic system in America built on peace, love, honor, and respect. And we are going to do what we call a T business, trillions. And so I kind of want you to get into the mindset of what is this guy talking about? Who is this guy? This is like crazy talk for a lot of people, right? But believe me, this is not crazy talk, and I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, but first of all, again, I'm a soon-to-be best-selling author. I'm also a life coach. Right now, I started building my brand in 2015, which is an author, a life coach, and I'm building this Ignite Human Development Movement, right? And I grew up in the Central Valley working in the fields. I only have a high school education, moved up to Berkeley, California, because I met the woman of my dreams way back in the day, and she came to UC Berkeley, right? And I moved up here way back in the day in the early 80s, and I was, I was homeless for a summer. I was, finally got into construction in 1983, but I was a house painter from 1983 to 2015. That's 32 years, and so this is the second half of my life. But about 10 years into the house painting, I started looking for alternatives, because that was hard work, right? And so anyway, I like business, so I started going to business meetings, and I joined a couple of business opportunities and things like that, and so, but that really changed my life as far as education. I got some sales skills and all those types of things, and I've been in different industries, real estate, then got into insurance business, some finance stuff, and so I've been down the road a bit. So, but anyway, in 2015, at 54 years old, I decided to start driving for Lyft, because at that time I was still climbing ladders and stuff, and so in the construction industry. So, and that's when it really, really started. God and the universe started bringing these visions into my mind about what I should do with the second half of my life. But now I had, at that point in time, I had, I really, really experienced a lot in business, building teams and all those kind of things, and So I started writing the memoirs to my book in 2015. 2017, I became a certified life coach, and I'm building you know, a life coaching platform that we just launched as well. Where it's an app, you know, we basically teach business owners, you know, how to succeed in the basics. You know, I basically teach them habits, and that's what I'm a master at, is habits. You know, and so mind, body, spirit, right? That's basically you know, what I do. And so, but then the third thing with my vision came in around 2020, right? And that's when God gave me the vision to build this Ignite Human Development movement. And this is what this video is primarily about, is to kind of explain to you kind of what we're doing, you know, and the person that sent you this video is a part of it right now. And they would like to, you know, kind of introduce this to you, so to speak, because we are building a historical movement, right? And then, and I'll start telling you about the movement. But anyway, so I kind of hope that I kind of sold you on me, you know, with that, you know, with that little introduction, so to speak. And so now let me get into the meat and potatoes of what I'm talking about. So the Ignite Human Development movement came to my mind, you know, because, you know, I, like so many other people in America, we love America, but we're so disappointed in what's happening in current America right now. You know, I have this term, you know, America's on fire, guys. There's so much going on in America. You know, we're not politicians or anything, and so, you know, so, but you know what's going on in America right now. You know, and but we decided, you know, we're not politicians or anything like that. You know, let's start our own economy in America. Let's build something for good people, right? And so, and let's build it so big that it's going to go through generations, right? And so let's make it so affordable that it's free. Let's build another system called the B system, which we call the free system, right? And so this is what we do. So with that being said, you know, but we started the foundation. We said, you know, we need to have when we build this movement, to have the proper foundation. So we say peace, love, honor, and respect, right? Unfortunately, our current system in America is built on hate, greed, jealousy, and division. You know, and that's why I'm so disappointed with America. I love America, but I'm just so disappointed with it. So we said, you know what, let's go start our own system in America. Let's build a cooperative system in America. You know, our tagline is for the people, by the people. This is the largest business/humanitarian movement ever created in the history of the world. And this is a chance for you to join our movement, you know, for free, because we need talented people. We need gifted people. We need people with passion to help us really change not only America, but the world, right? Because we're going to be expanding all over the place. And so I have the business model, you know, the humanitarian business model as well, that we can really help humanity. And so what are we going to do? So what am I saying? So basically, we decided, okay, what entities in America are doing good right now for humanity, right? Because there's a lot of them that aren't. But we said, you know what? Nonprofits, schools, churches, you know, some corporations, you know, things like that, right? And what do they need, right? Because whenever you start something, you always have to find a need. What do they need? They need more funding, right? They can use fundraising. And so the bottom line to our business movement, our humanitarian movement, is we help nonprofits, schools, churches, some corporations. We help them fundraise, right? So they can go out and do more for humanity. So this is the largest gathering and the largest coalition of nonprofits, schools, churches, and influencers joining hands together to change the world for the good, right? And so I have the business model for this, right? And I'll explain it to you as we go. And so this is not a sales pitch or anything like that. This is kind of more like an information type of video. And so, and we hope that you would join us, right? And so how does this work? Okay, Neil, how do you help nonprofits fundraise, you know, especially when you're talking about doing $1 trillion, right? Trillions of dollars. Well, how do you do that? And so let me kind of explain it to you. Very, very simple concept, right? So let me use a scenario or an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, we live in Berkeley, California, right? Okay, in Berkeley, California, there's a YMCA. That's a nonprofit, right? Okay, and so in that Berkeley YMCA, just say there's 1,000 people that support the YMCA, either through gym memberships or through donations. In fact, we used to be, when my daughter was a little girl, we used to be members at that YMCA. So just say that YMCA is 1,000 strong in that community that supports them. Okay? Makes sense? Okay, so unbeknownst to that YMCA, within those 1,000 people, they have something called consumer power, right? Of 1,000 strong, right? And those consumers are purchasing somewhere, right? Because they're not running around hungry and naked, right? So they're consumers, and so they are purchasing. They're taking their purchasing power somewhere. It could be Amazon, it can be Target, it can be different places, right? But they're tied to the YMCA, and so we're going to show the YMCA how they can tap into some of their own consumer power, or what we call nonprofit equity, right? It's a different term, right? And so how do you do that, Neil? What are you talking about? Okay, so first of all, we're doing something called affiliate marketing. A lot of people have heard about affiliate marketing, but I'm just going to explain what it is briefly. So the people that don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's a very simple concept. And we're going to use Amazon as an example, because Amazon, they have succeeded big time off of affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is really where anyone can become what they call an Amazon associate. You can link up with Amazon, and you can basically just have a portal, have an Amazon portal, and you bring people, you can be friends, family, or anybody, just through your Amazon link, and Amazon will pay you for it. They'll pay you anywhere from like 1% to 20% based on different product lines. And so people have become very successful at that, guys. And some of you know what I'm talking about. In fact, Amazon has created 40,000 millionaires that are either multimillionaires or millionaires through their affiliate marketing, system. So they have like 140,000 people making $100,000 or more. So 53% of Amazon's wealth comes through affiliate marketing, right? But there's other companies too, like Target and Walmart. You can go link up with them and do affiliate marketing with them too. Essentially, you're selling their products, right? They give you a link and you just bring people, instead of going directly to Target link or Walmart link, you just bring them through your Target or Walmart link. And Target or Walmart will say, hey, thank you guys for bringing them through your link. You brought people to Target and Walmart. We're going to pay you some money for it. So it's a very, very simple concept, right? And so we are affiliate marketers. We started with Amazon first because Amazon is universally known and just about accepted by everybody, right? Right? So we're Amazon affiliate marketers. We have access to the whole Amazon storefront, which is millions of products, right? Now we're gonna start some more. We're gonna get with some more affiliate marketing companies as we go here. We are a startup company, so as we build here, we're going to build something called the Mall for All, which is going to have a lot of other affiliate marketing companies that are going to be joining us too, right? So you kind of, I'm kind of drawing this scenario in your mind, right? And so now, with that said, what does this have to do with the YMCA? Okay, let's go back to the YMCA. Okay, so we go to the YMCA. My company is called CDJ Enterprises. We go to the YMCA and we say, hey, look, YMCA, we want to show you how you can tap into your own nonprofit equity. Those 1,000 shoppers, those 1,000 community people that are in your community that are shopping somewhere else. Let's show you, YMCA, how you can capture some of your own consumer power, right? It's very, very simple. Well, Neil, what do? So we just go to the YMCA and we say, hey, look, YMCA, there's two things I know about you. Number one, you're a nonprofit. I'm sure you can use some fundraising. Number two is I bet you 98 to 99% of those 1,000 shop through Amazon. I bet you. And they say, okay, Neil, okay, tell me more. Okay, what are you talking about? Okay, that is true. So what do you propose? Okay, so what we say is let them know that you guys are doing a fundraising drive, okay? I think a lot of them will support you. So what do we have them do, Neil? All you do is have them shop through a different Amazon link. Well, what link is that, Neil? My company, CDJ Enterprises, we get with nonprofits. In this case, it would be the YMCA, and we go with them. We go to them and we say, hey, look, we're actually gonna build you a website, and we're gonna set you up with your own Amazon link. In other words, we're gonna turn your YMCA, that nonprofit, into a profit center. And essentially what we're doing is we're building you an Amazon store at your nonprofit. So those 1,000 people can come shop through the YMCA's Amazon link. Right? See, but the YMCA's Amazon link is tied to our link for my company. Right? And so this could be a church, it could be a church, it can be it could be a church, a nonprofit organization, of course, it can be a corporation, right? And so we can do it with anybody. And this is what we're doing right now. We just started this movement, guys. It is going absolutely wild, right? And we're just getting word out right now. When you're watching this video, we're a startup company. We're just getting started here, but we are building something incredible, right? And so, but that's the basis of what we're doing. We set you up a website, and what happens is the YMCA in this case, they would just send out a memo to those 1,000 people and say, hey guys, come shop through a YMCA Amazon site. And we're going to start making profit. And so how do they make profit? So the money that's generated is going to come, they're going to be shopping through the YMCA's Amazon link, but it's linked to our link. We're the house, we're the engine, right? And so it's going to come to us, in a form of bonus money at the end of the month. Amazon's going to pay it to our account. I think 1,000 people shopping, that's pretty good money coming through, right? So they give us that money, and what we do is we go back to the YMCA and we say, hey, thanks YMCA for allowing us to tap into your consumer power. Since we are business partners and we are equal business partners, we're going to donate 50% of that money back to you. You think about that. So we've taken dead money and we awaken that dead money that was normally going down the drain. We woke it up for the YMCA, and they're benefiting from it. Now we're benefiting too, because we're 50-50 partners. True partnership to me is 50-50, because there was a program called Amazon Smile, that actually helped nonprofit organizations, where you can they reached out to nonprofit organizations and the employees and stuff they were giving them incentives to shop through the Amazon, and they would give a certain amount to charities. And that program has discontinued. It was discontinued in 2022. But they started in 2013. So 9 years, they were able to raise $450 million for charities worldwide. So that was a good thing, right? So that was a really, really good thing. But my point is this: although they did a good thing, and I never would put them down or anything, but Amazon was paying 0.9% back to the nonprofits. We are paying 50. There's a big difference between 0.9 and 50% that we're paying. We believe that true partnership, we put our money where our mouth is. We're not going to have a program like this where we give you like, just a small portion, 5%, 3%. No, 50%, right? This is the only way we do it. This is what our movement is about. For the people, by the people. It's not for me and not for you. Equal, right? And this is what we're doing. And so now, if you can imagine, we set up that nonprofit, right? It could be a school or a church or anything like that, right? We set them up, and it can be an individual nonprofit. It can be a nonprofit with just a few employees or whatever. It can be anything, So now we turn that nonprofit into a profit center. Well, they say, well, Neo, is this a one-time monthly benefit? No. This is residual passive royalty income, because it's based on those 1,000 people continuing to shop, right? They have to. And so now that YMCA is an oil well, guys. This is going to go on forever off of their own consumer power. You think about that. Okay, so right, that's kind of exciting, right? And so, but it gets bigger than this, because in our movement, I've built a referral system to where everybody wins. Referral system, a lot of people, what a referral system is, right? Because like I drive for Uber, and Lyft, they have referral systems. They say, Uber says, hey, just refer a person and we'll give you $200 or $300 referring that new that new person, right? You know, it's all over the place, right? But Uber would never say, hey, you refer another person, we're going to give you royalty income on that person. It ain't going to happen. They give you a one-time thing, right? But I'm going to show you how you, if you own a nonprofit and an individual, how you can build royalty income, guys. It's going to go on through generations. This is what we're talking about. On our platform, because we're building a whole entire economic system that's going to go through generations. It's kind of like the internet. No one's going to own this system. It's going to be owned by the people. So you can come and build your fortune on here with good people. Building humanity and helping humanity, right? Built on peace, love, honor, and respect, right? It's a wonderful movement, guys. And you can build a fortune here, or you can make a little money here, whatever you want to do. Or you don't have to do it at all, you know? And so you kind of understand that first part of it. Okay, so we go to a nonprofit, we give them 50%, and my company, CDJ Enterprises, we're the engine, you know. And so, of course, we need to make money too, because I'm putting the infrastructure in. We got the finance people, my marketing team, all that kind of stuff. But now we're happy, and that nonprofit is happy, right? But it doesn't end there. So a light bulb goes off with that YMCA. They say, wait a minute, Neil, this is working good for us. They say, you know, there's other YMCAs that could probably use this program too. Can I refer them through your referral program? Can I bring some other YMCAs or churches or schools, you know, into this movement? Absolutely. So the YMCA says, hey, okay, we're going to bring in another YMCA, Neil. Okay, but this is what's going to happen. Since the YMCA, they bring in another YMCA, or in this case, if it's a church or just a regular nonprofit, if you refer another person to the movement, my company, CDJ Enterprises, we go set them up for you on your behalf. It's for their behalf. You don't have to do nothing. All you did was refer that other person to the movement, because it would never happen without you. Right? And so just say that YMCA refers someone else, or you refer someone else if you own a nonprofit, right? On the next nonprofit, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to duplicate. We're going to go set them up, right? I'll set them up with their own website, their own domain name, their own URL, whatever they want to call it, right? Same thing. We're going to give them 50% off the top, just like you, right? But since you referred them to our movement, we're going to give you 25% on all the volume that they do. So you just wait a minute, Neil. I got 50% on my own, and now if I refer one, you're going to give me 25% on theirs too? Now I'm getting set. Wait a minute. See, light bulb goes off, doesn't it? You say, wait a minute. How many of these? So now I got my oil well in my own nonprofit, and I got another oil well I referred, and you set it up for me, because everything is linked digitally, right? Wait a minute, a light bulb goes off, guys. You're like, how many of these schools, nonprofits can I set up? 10, 20, 50, 100, 1,000. You say, well, wait a minute. If I set up about 20 of these things, man, you know, not only will my nonprofit prosper, I can retire. And this is what we're doing, guys. This is what this movement is about. We want it to where nonprofits never have to worry about fundraising again. And also individuals that own these nonprofits, they can build economic freedom for their families too. Because in this system, you can actually do both of them. You can set up your nonprofit within the system, and you can also build financial independence for you and your own family. You think about this. Can you imagine getting the YMCA account? And we call this the largest business/humanitarian movement in the history of the world, but also this is the best business opportunity in the history of the world. And again, at the beginning, I was saying those things, right? But this is why, because let me tell you why. How about if you get the YMCA account, and they got 5,000 YMCAs across the world, and they all want to do it? The Boys Club across America, the Church of God in Christ. How about if once we get into there, they all want to do it? And maybe there's hundreds of them. And you're the one that started that chain reaction. And now you're getting 25% on 100 accounts, 100 oil wells, money that you can't stop. It's like, oh my goodness. And you can literally become a multimillionaire on one account. This is why you've never seen an opportunity like this before in your life. And it's absolutely free. We're building something that's so incredible that people ain't going to believe it. The people that are joining right now, they say, Neo, what is the catch? What's the okie doke? I've never seen nothing like this. And this is what we want. We're building something so unbelievable, it's going to shock the world. Right? Because I've been in a lot of different types of businesses and stuff, right? And you know it's going to be, okay, what it's going to cost me? Where's the loop in this? There is no loop. If you can just refer some people. Let it, we have the engine, right? We have a marketing team. We're going to get out there on your behalf and build this thing to any kind of level you want. We're going to create millionaires, multimillionaires, or perhaps even billionaires on this platform because it's absolutely unlimited. And we're talking about consumer power. This is why we're talking trillions. Consumer power, right? And this is what we're doing. And so with that scenario, you get it now. And so now, you've got the nonprofits get 50% for their own volume. They get 25% on each one that they refer, but it goes deeper than that, guys, because in our movement, no one is left out. So say you are a nonprofit and you have employees in that nonprofit. Guess what? They're going to hear about this. They're going to say, hey, I'm shopping through my nonprofit now, but I know some schools, churches, and organizations and stuff that can use this fundraising program as well. Can I refer people? The employees can. So if they refer a person to the movement, guess what? We're going to give them 10% on a referral. All they did was refer somebody. How about if they refer something like the YMCA, or if they refer the Church of God in Christ, or some kind of one? Then they're going to get 10% on 100. Do you see what I'm saying? Just from one referral. That's a great ROI. There's no ROI just through a referral like this. Again, like Uber, they give a referral, but they're not giving residual. They're not giving passive income referrals. No, they pay you a one-time bonus and one time only. Not us. We have a referral that's going to keep on paying you, right? And so this is not network marketing. This is not multi-level marketing. Not to put those businesses down or anything like this. This is referral marketing. This is affiliate marketing, and I put a referral marketing spin on it, right? And so just to let you know what this is, it's no kind of pyramid or nothing like that. It's nothing like that, right? It's a referral-based system, right? Very, very unique system. There's nothing else like it out there. So now that nonprofit, in this case, that YMCA is making 50% off of their own, those 1,000. Now they're making 25% off of any referrals. Now they're getting 20% on their employees, right? And so now we're splitting up the money, right? The nonprofit gets 50%. Then they refer somebody, that gets that 25%, right? And then there's 50%. Nonprofits will get the 50% initially, and then their employees will get 10%, right? And then, which is now there's 40% left. And so that nonprofit gets 20% and my company gets 20%. So there's 4 payouts in that scenario. I hope that makes sense to you, right? And anyway, I have another video that kind of goes into details, but I'm kind of drawing this out for you so you can kind of see, kind of picture it, right, in what we're doing. So everybody's getting paid, but there's one more level too, because those employees that are working for the nonprofit, guess what? They're going to have friends and family that they know as well. And so we go one more deeper level, right? And we'll give what we call the general population, we give them 10% as well. But that nonprofit will prosper on their employees and the general population. So they'll get 20% from their employees and the general population that their employees referred. Do you see what I mean, right? And so, because our goal, guys, is to really, really help nonprofits, right? Really, really help them fundraise, to where they don't have to fundraise anymore. And they can do more good for humanity. And so there's one more thing that I would like to tell you about, that we just brought on, because when we started this movement here and we just launched here recently, we were just going to start with nonprofits, churches, corporations. We actually have a corporate business model too, where corporations will actually split 50% with the corporations, and the corporations, will get 25%. But also the corporate employees will get the other 25% for better health care, better retirement plans, right? Because a lot of corporations are hurting right now. And so we can build profit centers in the corporations too. But in that situation, the employees would need an incentive to shop through the corporate store, because some people don't like their corporation. They say, why should I shop through my corporate store? I don't like the corporation. But if you get 25% that's going to, we go through HR, and 25% would go to the employees, see, for better benefits, see? So that's kind of the scenario with corporations, right? So we're helping them out too. But there's one more thing before I end this video. We just opened up something where we allow the general population to join us too, right? And so this gets really, really crazy. So now anyone can join this movement for absolutely free. So just say a person just comes in, they can just come in as a general population person. They just want to, they just want to market. They just want to refer. They just come in as a referrer, and they can build absolute wealth on this. This is absolutely crazy. So a person just comes in and they join us for free. We don't have to set them up a website or anything, right? Because they're just we call them like a salesperson. They just want to come in here and just a referral marketer. They come in here and they just start, referring nonprofits, churches, schools, corporations, right? So they got their own account, right? We kind of like an outside sales team. They can come in here, right? And they do the same thing. They go to a nonprofit. We set the nonprofit up for them. The nonprofit gets 50%. They get what? 25%, right? On each one. And they can build as many of those little oil wells the same way the nonprofits were doing as well, right? But we built an incentive program within them too. So say if you bring someone in, you refer someone to this system, right? That's linked to you. And that person that you actually referred to the movement, if they go out and get 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 nonprofit accounts, you, just from that one referral, everything that they do, you're going to be linked to. So all I did was bring in one person, and they went out and got 100 accounts, and I'm going to get paid on all 100? Yes, you're going to get 12.5% on that 100, because everything is split. The nonprofit gets 50, that person gets 25, which they deserve because they referred that nonprofit, right? But now there's 25% left. Guess what? We're a fair company, right? The last 25%, we keep 12.5 and you keep 12.5. Everybody wins, right? If I had a mic, guys, I'd drop it right now. You can link up one person that goes crazy with this. And you can literally build wealth just from one person going crazy. I would say for you to actually go out here and market it too, you can even become more successful yourself. But guys, there's never been nothing like this. There's never been nothing like this in the world. And we actually have something called phase 2, which I'm not going to really get into right now. But this is I hope you kind of seen the scenario of what we're doing, and get with the person that sent this video to you. And then you can meet me as well. I can show you the numbers. I got a slide presentation. I got a website. I got my website. I got all kind of stuff, to take you into more detail. But it's absolutely free. It's not going to cost you anything. In fact, we're going to invest in you first. We're going to build you a website, and we're going to give you a domain name. So we actually spend money on you first. right? How's that for something different? And so this is what this program is about, guys. So come join us with the largest business/humanitarian movement ever created in the history of the world. We're going to make history, right? And we got the best business opportunity ever created in the history of the world, which is going to make history. This is what we're talking about. My name is Wright, founder and CEO of CDJ Enterprises. We just launched. It's taken me years. It's taken me 4 years to get this movement launched. I started really with my brand in 2015, and it's taken me 8 years and over 24,000 Lyft and Uber rides just to come up with the money, because I did not want to get venture capital. I built the whole infrastructure within the last 8 years, and mainly the Ignite Human Development movement. It's taken me 4 years to build this to put all the team in it, right? All the marketing team and all the infrastructure. We just launched, and people are starting to flood in now. Word is getting out, right? And so we have templates, we have videos that we can send. I have a system on how you can market this. It's cookie cutter and it's simple. We have a saying, keep it simple, build it big. And this is what we're doing. You've never, ever seen anything like this. Please come join us. Again, I'm Wright, founder and CEO of CDJ Enterprises, and I hope to see you soon. My information, if you need to reach me, my number, 510-918-1916. My email is cdjneo, N-E-O, cdjneo@gmail.com. But get with the person that actually sent this video to you, and this is the best way to get to me. For some reason you can't get to me through them, you can reach out to me directly. So anyway, this is what I wanted to talk about, guys. Come and join us, and we will see you at the top. God bless you. Bye-bye.